I feel pretty good today. I'm loving the weather even because it's clearing up. Unlike yesterday's rainy day. But yeah, my energy level is also picking up, so that feels good. All I want right now is some hot chocolate just to make my day feel good. So that's what I'm gonna go make myself. But other than that, today is really not a busy day. So I'm gonna make the most of it and just do anything and everything that makes me happy. So yeah, today is it's a good day to have a good day.
So today I woke up actually dreading the shoot. I don't know, I think it's the weather. I was just doubtful. I didn't know, like, should we do it? Should we not? But you know what? It worked out perfectly. It was such a good time. It was good to reconnect with my friend. We haven't hung out in a while. It was nice. It was a nice day. We shot so nicely. We talked about stress management and it just flowed. And right now, I don't know, I feel so light. I don't know why I don't know. I was doubtful, but listen, it worked out. No stress formed against me. And just the chat we had about the importance of being in the now. I'm worried. I was worried about today's shoot yesterday. I'm worried about the last episode. And just being in the moment, was really nice. Not worrying about nothing, but just that moment. That was really nice. And we forget these little things sometimes, and the chats we have they'll make you, realize certain things. Season 3, I have felt you. I have felt you. And I guess you have taught us, ne? You have taught me. But yeah, man, taking it one day at a time. Right now I feel very good. I'm even sleepy. You know that feeling of just relief. That's how I feel right now. But yeah, it's been good so far. I'm hungry right now, so I'm gonna go eat.
It's a vibration. Season 3 is really about showing you what we were talking about.
Literally, yeah.
We don't just talk the talk.
Exactly.
You're doing the walk, baby.
Implementation.
Walk it. Executing.
With those girls.
Enthusiasm. Give me.
That's too perfect.
I had to put it in there.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's walk up the walk. Let's talk about the walk.
Exactly.
Let's talk about the walk.
The walk was lucky.
Because sometimes it was a crowd.
Sometimes, what do you call this when you just drag?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But we're still moving.
We're still moving. We're still going.
Moral of the story.
Moral of the story: don't stop.
Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Yeah.
Get it.
You don't stop.
Get it.
You don't stop. You have to pause and reconfigure.
Do
But
that.
you don't stop.
Do that. I
You
think.
don't stop.
Yeah, I think this was very, very good for us.
Yeah.
The diaries. I think they were very good because see how enthusiastic we were at the end. Did you see that enthusiasm? No, let's just talk about E for enthusiasm. Yeah, because wait, that's like hey, girl. No ways. There's a difference between talking about something and actually doing it.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yes, exactly.
And that's what we felt when I said season 3. Like, yeah.
That enthusiasm was there. Did you see it?
It's too perfect. Like it's
The contrast is like night and day.
the girls were red. It's like, what you got? Yeah.
Season 3 was like, I'll show you one. Oh, okay.
Listen.
And this, I think, wow.
The transition also, like just looking from season 1 to season 3, like yeah, hey, like yeah.
Gonna learn.
Yeah, no, we are learning. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Oh. And that's the thing, you gotta elevate, you gotta get better and better.
You do.
And that comes with work and it comes with all this craziness. But we were talking about season 3 now. Like, no, let it be outdoors, let it be, a doing season, but yeah.
Once it's time to do.
In the midst of,
Once it's time to do.
yeah.
That's the
it's-
crazy part because there's the fear. Will I be able to do it? I know I said I'm going to.
Yeah.
Listen.
And I'm trying to push through the fear, and you do it, and then you face the obstacles, right? And you get overwhelmed with the emotions that you never saw coming.
Yeah.
I think social media has taught us to post highlight reels of our lives. And what we're doing right now, is perfect because no one ever talks about the hard part.
Nobody.
No one ever talks about the stuckness, the overwhelm, the acknowledging that maybe I can't do this anymore. Maybe I should focus my energy on this and going. A lot of the people go through a process and stop at a certain point of frustration and say, maybe, no, let me, and then you get people like us, like we pushed through. And in the best way we knew how. When I look at that season, episode 1 gal, season 3 episode 1 gal, see that gal? That gal. It's your gal.
Dual cell battery.
You see that one? You see that one that was talking with enthusiasm? She didn't know what this one's going through. She had no idea. But what I admire about her is that she knew that I have that capability to push through. She knew that I'm gonna walk it like I talk it. And I am walking like I do. Sometimes I do be crawling.
But I'm still making that progress.
Still making the progress.
I'm going
And
forward.
that's the beauty of it. Those are the gems. Moments like this of reflection, this is the time to have mercy and love on yourself and be like, look at you.
Yeah.
It's hard, but you're going.
You did it.
You're girly. You're still walking like it's time. My shoulders might not be moving with that enthusiasm, but they do.
Oh, word.
But wow, that for me, that was so profound because it just goes to show our resilience, our determination, and the purpose has not shifted.
Not at all.
And life will often put obstacles in your way to strengthen you through the journey, to open your eyes to your capabilities and your incapabilities. And moments of reflection will help you find your ground in the midst of chaos. So storms are beautiful. Storms are beautiful. It seems messy, it sounds crazy, but they are beautiful because they are all aligned with the journey and the purpose. There's a reason why there was this bit of frustration because you needed to park here a little bit and assess the situation before you move. But the importance is to keep moving. And the fact that we're still moving
Still moving. And sometimes the plan changes.
Yeah.
And sometimes the plan has to change.
Yes,
But
yes.
the goals, the goals stay the same. Sometimes you have to reconfigure, you know? But we don't stop.
No.
And I think that is what this was about. This season was about. Even the last episode, the last topic, leadership, just we had to step into our light. We had to step into our roles, and we did it
Yeah.
gracefully.
Yeah, we did that. We did that. Whew, that was rough.
Yeah.
That was the roughest part. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front. That was the roughest part, but I'm so grateful to have seen this. I'm so grateful to have had the moment to reflect on it. And with the world moving so fast,
Exactly.
with everything going on, it's very important to come back to self. It's very important to be mindful, to be present, to be in the moment. Because that's all you have.
preaching.
Literally. Like, I don't just run my mouth, I spit gems.
Sometimes we forgot, but literally.
Yes. Like and that's the thing about saying something and solidifying it in your life, is that those things you say or practice will show up even in the midst of, like, even when you don't notice it. But when you take the time to reflect and you're like, oh, look at me practicing what I'm preaching. look at me go, you know? And it's very good to do that, because when the frustration hits, those moments, the reflection moments, are the fuel that keep you going. Because one thing about life, name, when you say you want something, it will test you.
Whoa, shame. Yo,
It will say, do you really want it? Really? Really did? Really did?
Are you sure?
Huh? Do you really? And it's up to you to show it that you, and when you do show it that really I want this, you come out of there so refined,
Yeah.
so in a better place.
The
I
pencil
feel,
is extra sharpened, you know?
yeah. Listen, I feel good.
I feel good. I feel a lot of things. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that we're willing to put ourselves in these situations and get through them.
Yeah. I think the fact that, like, we all don't want to talk about the valleys, yet we go through them in our own different ways.
Daily.
And yeah, some barely go through the valleys.
Oh, guys, yeah, we'll go through the most.
Yeah, and I think it's so profound that we were able to reflect on that. I kind of feel like we're on the other side now, like we're on our way up again.
Nice.
That's how I feel after looking at that. I feel like that was a valley. That was such a valley.
We don't valley.
We don't valley.
Yeah, you guys did hey.
We don't valley.
Though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, fear no evil. For I am strong. Okay. I'm a woman. Listen, I am a woman. I can do this. I can do this, and I am doing this.
I am doing it.
I am doing this. Like, as overwhelming as it is, take time to reflect.
I
Ground
think that's
yourself.
everything. It's easy to forget.
And that last video was over 2 months ago.
No ways. So we went through that in 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah. Like, just shows you, right?
Yeah.
Just shows you.
Yeah. It may look cute in front of camera,
Made it look cute.
but there was some hard parts.
I think also what I've learned is that I need to pay attention.
Okay.
Two things. Like, one, pay attention, because like now this is 2 months of your lives. Look how much happened in 2 months of your life. And if you don't take a moment and reflect and just check, where am I? Where was I? Where am I?
No.
You lost track and you get consumed. You know?
Yeah.
Because you can easily go like, oh my gosh, this is a horrible year. Like I've done nothing.
Literally, it's moving so fast.
Yeah.
It's May. We're almost halfway through the month. Like you're like, what? The year's almost over. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now looking
Yeah.
back at that, you're like, oh, I get it. No, okay, it's been 5 months.
Yeah.
Literally,
Literally.
literally, it's easy to get lost in all of that, and that's what the season will do. And I think the diaries were just pivotal for the season. Like,
Yeah.
they were needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really were needed. Because those are the missing elements, man. Those are the missing parts. Because when someone one day watches this, right, they'll feel like, oh, maybe I also want to have a wellness session. Or I want to do that. But then they don't really know.
Yeah. Count the
What
cost.
goes into
Do you understand what I mean? So I think, wow, it's so good that we did this for ourselves. Like, so good that we had this reflection moment. Like,
it was a
for a
need.
moment, I felt like half the year flew by me.
Yeah.
Did it?
But no, I was
No.
like a weed tumbling through,
Yeah, you were working.
tumbling through the
You were
desert,
working.
making it to the other side.
And we feel good. It feels good.
It does. I feel so good right now. Woo. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that the other thing is, like, but earlier, it came up earlier, I think it's something one of you said that just made me realize, it's like you, like it sounds weird, but you literally have to raise yourself.
Yeah.
Like you are the child that you have to raise if you want life differently.
Your inner child doesn't go anywhere.
No.
It doesn't go anywhere. It stays there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very important because that child had dreams
Yeah.
and ambitions with no bounds,
Yeah.
no
No
what
limits.
ifs,
No, listen.
right? And then life created bounds and whatever. But it's very essential to still tap back into that child because that child is your creative source. That child
Literally.
is the God energy. Because when a child comes to it, they're brand new.
Yeah.
Straight from the
New
source.
energy,
They glisten
new
with the
everything.
source.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No fears, no nothing.
Exactly.
Zero.
And
Zero.
I think we think that child goes away when we grow up, but the child doesn't go away because that child will throw tantrums.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
the worst of ways.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're just like,
What's going on? But it's important to always.
that is why every chance I get, my inner child.
Listen, I
Every
went to the
chance.
Bloom shows on Thursday.
Listen. Did you get on the swings?
Yeah.
You did. She doesn't.
I never do, but I did
Yes. Every chance you get.
because Lulu was like to me, I was like, I'm scared. She's like, no, like, I was scared too, but I had to face my fears.
Really?
Yeah,
An
that's-
11-year-old told me, face your fears. And you know what? I faced my fears. You know, I
Yeah.
faced it. And it was nice to just tap back into that. Like, to be like,
Yeah, just rid yourself
Come on,
of
yeah.
Yeah.
rid yourself of the bounds
the bounds.
that you've created for yourself. Because that's the
And you
thing.
created yourself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You really do.
I mean, because of you're conditioned. You kind of
Yes,
conditioned,
yes.
and it's important to tap into that child and their dreams and whatever. Because, like you said, there are no limits, no bounds to their thing. What's money to a child?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's important to channel
Yeah.
that part of you.
Ooh, it's crazy. This has felt like such a full circle moment. That's such a full circle moment.
That's what you call praise.
Yeah.
What you preach.
I think from my side, I really want to thank you guys. Like I've said it before, but I think it was, for me, it was pretty amazing journey. You know, not that it's ending, but I'm just saying, I just want to take this moment and acknowledge that, you know, with all to have a front row seat watching you you know, going through all these things, you know, sitting in, listening to the sessions, you know, the planning, you know, I think I've learned a lot. I really learned a lot. And I think you guys spoiled me a little bit.
Oh.
No, yeah, but spoiled in the sense of your independence. You know, because I always say to people, I want to work with leaders. I don't want to lead people. You know, I hate that.
Yeah.
You know, because you get tired.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel like you're dragging people. Like, and it's nice to, like, I've never felt that way. I've never felt like, oh my gosh, these girls, like, really, you know. The conversations are like, no, let's do the show, and the show gets done. No,
Yeah.
let's do TOV, and TOV gets done.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
that it's not. I want to tell you that it's not the norm. You know, who you are is not the norm. It's not, everybody they don't do it that way. And you have to pat yourself on the back for that. You have to, you know, yeah, take it. It's not the norm. I was reading a thingy of Andile that said, oh, Bloom, the mediocrity in one word. It's like, and I was so hoping that he could mention names, but I think I've like, you know, in our dynamics, that is never, and I'm glad that I've experienced like excellence in Bloom. You know, working with you guys, like, really, I want to acknowledge that publicly, and I want to thank you for that. So yeah,
Thank you. And also thank you. Thank you for like being the masculine energy within this driving force, because we're so feminine.
Yeah.
Like we're just like, oh, let me lead with my heart when I'm feeling sad. You know? And you're always like, but what is the plan though?
Yeah.
What does the structure look like?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the thing with a woman is that she creates within the darkness, but the man brings it to light. The man makes it material, you know, and that's what you've done for us. Like, we've dreamt, and you're like, but how does it look like?
Exactly. The path, like,
How does it look
Yeah.
like? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll show you how it looks like.
and that's the thing we do struggle with. Like, we'll have ideas, but like,
It's like, how do we put it
and
into
then you come into play.
into the 3D? And
Yeah.
we were very grateful for that, and it feels good to know that you felt like you weren't leading us, because at some point, like, kind of felt like, is he okay? You know what I mean? Like, is he okay? Like, are we not like burdening you, or like, are we not like a lot for you?
Wasting your time.
Yeah, but the fact that, like you said, what you just said right now just puts me at ease. It makes me feel like, oh, damn, okay. I've been leading this.
Literally, yeah.
That's how leadership looks like. Oh, okay, it's not always so pretty, but I'm
Yeah.
What to tell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That means the world to us, actually, because with so much mediocrity going on in the world, in Bloom, I think it feels good to know that, like, I don't fall under that. And sometimes people just be saying that without really seeing. I don't think he's seen our podcast.
No.
Has he?
You know what I mean? You know, like, so a lot of people will see what they want to see, or will see what is right in front of their eyes, or see what they choose to see.
Yeah.
But it's very important for you to do what you need to do, and whoever will resonate with it at the right time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoever will see the beauty in this will see it in their season.
Yeah. True that.
So now is our season, and it's crazy to me because I feel like my season doesn't make sense to a lot of people. Do you understand what I mean? In
Yeah.
a sense that like my numbers, our numbers.
Mm.
Do you understand? Like
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense to a lot of people, but I genuinely and strongly believe that one day
Mm.
it will.
Yeah.
And by that time, I won't be here.
Yeah.
I won't be in the place where I'm at. I would have
Literally.
gained more experience. I would have been exposed to more, and I'll have more to share.
And
Yeah.
with what we're doing and how we feel when we're doing it right now, these numbers just.
Somebody said something very profound, and I want to share it with you. Because obviously you guys are going into a new season. It's obvious. She said that today's currency, the highest valued currency in today's life, is consistency.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's not giving up, not losing hope, not losing faith in your walk, you know, and really don't. It's not easy. Like, it really is hard, guys. Like, it's hard.
It is hard.
It's
hard. She said it.
Like, yeah, we
Hard.
Yeah, and we drank to it.
Harder. It is hard.
But don't. Just don't.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And that's the thing about your purpose. A lot of the times it won't make sense to everyone else because everyone else is focused on their own purpose.
Yeah.
So don't stop to look for validation outside of you
Yes.
when you're in the midst of chaos because everyone is in their own chaos.
Yeah. True.
So when you stop, what I learned recently is that when you seek validation out of yourself, when you seek validation from someone else, that person controls you.
True
For real.
that.
Because you're giving them a chance, a space to really,
Yeah.
Do you understand?
put in.
Yeah.
That's so
To
true.
emit their fears
Yeah,
on you, and then you
exactly.
take them on
Oh,
without
that's
really
true.
giving yourself the chance to be like, but can I?
Mm.
So sometimes it's really good to just do.
That's why sometimes when I do stuff,
Yeah.
I go quietly.
Yeah.
I don't want opinions. I
Yeah.
don't nothing.
Because you already
That
have
is
so
true.
many things in your head.
Exactly.
true.
Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
So yeah, man, this is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like nice as in bittersweet, but it's nice. It's nice. I
Worth
think this is what life is, man. I think that's why, like, what do you call that thing in the hospitals that shows like your life goes like
The
beep,
beep line?
the beep line. When you're dead, it goes like this, I guess.
Yeah.
But when you're alive, it goes like
Up and
because
down.
that's what life is.
Formula costa.
Life, it is
No straight lines.
up and down.
Voila.
Straight
And
lines.
it
Like
is
this.
when you think.
And the thing is, the down, you'll never really know what up feels like if you don't go down.
Down. Exactly. You won't know
You'll
what
never
going
know,
up is.
Yeah, you'll never know what down is if you always stay up. That's why we need to acknowledge that everything is a moment in time.
Because of the darkness, you know light.
Yes. True that.
It wasn't darkness when let there be like cling. What?
Oh, it was that the whole
Now you
time.
can see. You know what I mean?
So,
But within that darkness, creativity had to take place in order for that light to shine through. So that's the beauty about the valley. No one sees. And that's okay because that's where your thoughts, your soul, your guides are supposed to convene and have that little chat. So that when you step out there, you know, you're ready to face the world like
People
with a
understand.
different energy. So I think it's very nice that we filmed our valley.
And the valley builds the character that sustains you in the light.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Bowser.
Yes, thank you for that. I don't know how long we've been busy.
ad breaks and stuff. Like,
Let me check. Signing out.
sign it out.
It's
Been great.
Really
Season
has.
3.